over a decade, SaaS companies were untouchable. Predictable revenue, massive valuations, investor favorites. But a quiet shift is happening and could destroy the entire SaaS model. AI isn't just improving software, it's replacing it. And this trend continues. Many SaaS companies may disappear. They may simply become irrelevant. So the SaaS was one of the most successful business models in tech history. Companies moved software to the cloud, charged subscriptions, created predictable revenue streams investors loved. Enterprise software exploded as businesses adopted software. Dozens of tools were created across marketing, sales, and customer support, analytics, development. SaaS was all over the place. SaaS didn't just dominate software, it became the default way companies operated. AI doesn't improve SaaS, it replaces it. SaaS is built around interfaces, dashboards, menus, workflows users must navigate. We all use that in our day-to-day jobs. AI improves this interface entirely, and it removes it completely. Instead of opening multiple apps, users can just ask AI to complete complex tasks across systems. So users just forget SaaS altogether and just use the AI. We have AI agents that can write code, automate customer support, analyze data, generate marketing campaigns, manage workflows, execute multi-step processes, and that's something that SaaS was doing. SaaS sells tools, AI sells outcomes. The moment software becomes invisible, prescriptions lose its value. The real threat is seat compression. The SaaS growth depends on selling more seats. AI does the opposite. It improves them. One AI agent can outperform the work of multiple users, create seats, shrinking seat counts, and compressing revenue. AI can also bundle multiple SaaS tools into a single intelligent workflow. So you have fewer employees needed for those workflows, revenue compression risk, vendor consolidation, AI replacing point solutions. So the biggest threat to SaaS isn't competition, it's efficiency. The SaaS bubble nobody wants to talk about. The SaaS valuation were built on three assumptions: endless seat expansion, the rising price empowerment, high retention. AI challenges all three of these together. As AI compresses workflows, consolidates tools, companies may question whether they need dozens of subscriptions, like in all these different products that SaaS offers. SaaS may face the same reality media companies face when the streaming services disrupted cable. A slow and invisible collapse. Valuation pressure, the vendor consolidation, AI first competitors, workflow replacement. They're all things that may happen. Companies adapting versus the ones at risk. Companies at the center of the debate include Salesforce, ServiceNow, Atlas, HubSpot, Snowflake. Some companies are enabling AI deeply into their platforms. They're embedding it, while others risk becoming layer AI bypasses entirely. The next generation of software may not be SaaS. It may be AI platforms that absorb SaaS into themselves. And are there going to be hidden winners of this SaaS disruption? Ironically, the biggest winners of SaaS disruption may not be software companies, but infrastructure empowering AI. AI requires enormous compute power, networking, and data infrastructure. a ton of power to operate the AI infrastructure. Cloud providers, GPU ecosystems, AI models providers, data infrastructure, networking, and edge compute. In this AI era, owning infrastructure may matter more than owning interface. Some of my stocks that I'm watching, based on all these changes that are happening on with AI and SaaS, there's a bunch that are on my radar. If AI reshapes software, investors won't just see losses, they'll see a massive reshuffling of the winners. So you have to know this ahead of time. It's good to know some of the stocks that investors are watching closely. Number one, Salesforce, AI integration opportunity there. Core SaaS breadwinner. Workflow automation exposure. Another one is ServiceNow, direct exposure to AI workflows disruption, enterprise IT backbone, and the platform expansion potential that it has. Snowflake, data infrastructure beneficiary, AI demand tied to data growth. So many companies are using Snowflake for researching data and analyzing data. And it also has a bunch of platform partnerships right now with so many companies that are using Snowflake. And of course, can't miss this one is Nvidia, AI compute backbone. Data center, spending surge, AI capex, arms race beneficiary. They're number one in everybody in those GPUs that all those companies need to power AI. Another one is Cloudflare, AI edge infrastructure, networking, security exposure, AI application deliver layer. The biggest investing question isn't whether AI disrupts SaaS, it's which companies survive the transition. And of course, you can't leave out one of these companies that we all know and love. Palantir is the next Palantir. Palantir is in so many aspects of AI. They are AI, and they're just building their customer, through the roof. That so many companies, they got into the military, now they're into consumer side, and everybody that's anything now is needs Palantir to help them out to get companies that aren't into AI to at least get them started there. And then they're just a major part. I consider almost like Nvidia, Palantir like 1 and 2 in the AI space. So you can say SaaS isn't dying overnight, software as a service, but its moat may be shrinking faster than investors realize. The next decade may not be about software companies, but companies that make software disappear. Will AI kill SaaS or reinvent it? Comment below if you think that's the case. Subscribe if more AI and more market insights are something that you're interested in. You like this video, hit like. But let's see what happens with SaaS, software as a service. What's going to become of them? Are they going to go down like the cable industry, like mainstream news, when streaming pretty much destroyed that model, or they continue to? Or is SaaS going to reinvent themselves with AI and incorporate AI into their business model, so you'll have SaaS plus AI? And that's one to think of. I hope SaaS survives us all and still continues to boom and all that, and then AI as well booms, and we all work with AI, and the job market booms because of AI, and not the other way around where people are losing their jobs. I would rather not see that. But this is a big step going forward. What's going to happen with SaaS? What's going to happen with AI? Are they going to merge together, or AI is going to take over and SaaS is going to go the way of the dinosaur? Let's hope they're not a dinosaur like other industries of the past that were taken over by a major disruptor, and AI is definitely a disruptor. So let's hope AI doesn't disrupt everything and all of us, because we all want to be around here making income, working, and having fun as well. Work and fun, got to combine those. We all can't be sitting home playing video games and on our checking AI, checking Claude and ChatGPT and all the other Gemini, all the other AI services while we play our video games the rest of our life. So hopefully that's not the world we're going to see in the next 3 or 4 years. Let's hope it an AI for all of us.